Greetings and welcome back to the Strangelands server. As you might notice from the background, I'm standing here in the Gentleman's Club. And I have a big announcement. It's finished. It's finished. But before I want to reveal everything, what I've done in the past few days, I want to thank all of you for your great feedback. I was very surprised to get that many comments on my last video. And yeah, I've taken a little bit of action. Right now, over me there is hanging an old bedsheet to absorb some of the sound, and I'm currently working on getting some kind of wall I can put to one side of me to absorb some more sound. Right now, you might notice it's still echoing a bit, but I hope it's a little bit better already. Yeah, I hope it will improve a bit more in the next few bits, and yeah, we'll see. So, a big thank you for that. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you will enjoy this episode as well. So, without stalling for more time, yeah, this is the entrance area of the, oh, hello, Mr. Skeleton, of the Oddport former Gentleman's Club, and first of all, let me put on my armor. Yeah, I want to rename it. So with the term Gentleman's Club, especially the US American guys from the server made a little bit of fun about it, because Gentleman's Club, of course, has, yeah, one meaning that I was not going for. So I will rename it to the Oddport Social Club. And another cool thing with that is it won't exclude any riffraff anymore. So people like Mod can go in here as well without being thrown out or so. So yeah, come one, come all. Even Mod, you can come, and it doesn't matter if you are riffraff or whatever. Just come and enjoy. So as we go into the club here, yeah, the little lounge area I did earlier, it has now some actual fire burning here. I've put up a little thing to separate the lounge area from the bar area. Yeah, some bookshelves. I put some plants here. To get some more lighting, I used the sea lanterns that Fixer supplied to us on Christmas. Thanks again for those, Fixer. I have used some of them in here, you will see later. Yeah, so the little sofas are here, some pictures, the Oddport Times, the Moon, and the Oddport Economy Journal. So if you want to read something, go ahead and do so. Although Talcus has already threatened me to replace some of those with religious pamphlets about Capellites and yeah, worshipping Neil. So I might want to be a little bit careful to check those every now and then. Anyways, let's continue to the bar area. So I had some oak wood sitting chairs. Yeah, sitting thingies, right, chairs I mean, here, and some pressure plates, and I replaced them by the nether brick, because yeah, it looks a bit more like a reddish leather, and yeah, this is more what I wanted to go for. This being a social club with bar and lounge and so, and yeah, the bar area as well, I replaced the oak wood chairs with some of these. So more of those plants. I have now some brewing stands. I went over to Pop's Brewery, bought some what are they called again? The blaze rods. Made some brewing stands so we can now draft some beer and stuff. And we have our spirits shelf and the big barrel of ale or whatever you might prefer as a drink that is poured from a big barrel. So yeah, the bar area. Put up a nice picture there, so it looks a little bit better. And yeah, so the upstairs area, I included some sea lanterns in here as well, again for lighting purposes, and they look quite nice this way. Yeah, this is the upstairs area. We have now a little bit of a ballroom mixture with maybe a little bit more of a club, although I don't go to clubs. Yeah, we have this very nice chandeliers. This idea is actually, actually Cacille gave me the idea for those. She showed me a very cool design with 2x2 chandeliers, and I reduced it to just one sea lantern each with some glass around it. And yeah, I think they look quite nice. So thanks Cacille for the idea. And yeah, then we have the, you can say, dance floor right here where people can dance or whatever. And yeah, a little bit of a more lounge area where the people can sit down in these booths and talk to each other and stuff. So yeah, and this here is the wardrobe, so you can hang your coats and whatnot before you move over to the lounge area. And of course, a little bar upstairs as well, so you can get your drinks. And yeah, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, Alzarath is online, and he warned me that there will be repeated deaths of him. I don't know the actual reason, but yeah, he will die several times since we don't have the death counter anymore, so yeah. Outside I've put some more chairs, couches, sofas, whatever. Around the veranda, upstairs and downstairs as well, so you can sit down and have a nice view, maybe over Tavishes or in the distance or wherever. So yeah, this in general is now the Oddport Social Club, and I hope you enjoy this style of building. And yeah, to all the Strangelanders, you're very welcome to chill out in here, to relax, grab a newspaper, sit down at the fireplace, get some drinks at the bar, and yeah, this might be just a nice socializing place for everybody. So yeah, I hope you will enjoy it. Yeah, but I'm right here at the compass rose, and you might notice the tree is gone. So we have actually a new member on the server, which is Skeptical Squirrel, who some of you might already know from the Tuxedo server. And he was welcomed a few days ago, and the videos are up to see, and I highly suggest you go see them, because they are hilarious. So yeah, you might want to see them. And in other news, yeah, we seem to have some sort of mushroom biome right here at what was supposed to be the market. And I think, yeah, Tulkas did this. And he actually brought some mushrooms. So the how's that pronounced? Theocene? Is that right? Okay, who else have we got? Bubbles? Ah, we found him. And Keppelmarsh. Yep, this is definitely Tulkas. Worshipping the god, or his god, Neil, and whatnot. Yeah, earlier I spoke about Cacille, that she gave me the advice, and yeah, there were some other issues. So, I will put a link in the video where Cacille had a kind of interesting appearance in her video by Tulkas, and yeah, basically he was again on Maroka Cola. What else? And I think you should see the rest for yourselves. I will put the link in the description. And yeah, you should see it. before you continue this video, so you know what I am talking about. So, yeah, right now, go over to Cacille, see the video, and yeah, come back here. This is maybe the easiest thing, so I'll see you again in a minute. Okay, you've seen it? Awesome. So yeah, as you can have seen, and Talcus was running naked around spawn, highly or high on Maroka Cola, and yeah, I spoke to Cacille about that problem, and yeah, basically we got to do something about that. So we decided it was time to get to Maroka, or to actually do something about the Maroka Cola issue. And yeah, I will now include some clips what we've done in the past few days, or what we decided to do. So I hope you will enjoy those as well. And I will see you again in a few minutes when that is over, and yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Look at this chest.
Which one?
Please tell me the one with my name on it.
Ah, to Cacille, yeah. From Elzarath.
Yeah, look in there. And tell me if those are drugs. Or if they're not Maroka color, or what you do.
Those are normal ender pearls. It is not Maroka Cola, but it's somewhat a similar thing. So yeah, I think you should avoid those. I got them too as a present from Elzarath. I don't know. I think they have a similar effect. Since I don't use them, yeah, I can't really tell, but yeah, you should avoid them.
Okay, so we've got Tulkus, obviously Alzroth, if he's giving away drugs.
Maroka is the biggest drug dealer of the whole server.
Yeah, and who else is on these Ender Pearl Maroka
Well,
drugs?
I guess Fixer uses them too. I think Mod from time to time. And well, I really don't know who is not using them besides me.
Really? Are we
Yeah,
seriously
kinda.
the only two on the server? Well, there's a lot of other names here. Right? We haven't met or talked to them yet, I guess.
Yeah,
Blitz.
so most of them I don't know if they use them. I think Modi is pretty much clean. Yeah, Mittens Kitten, maybe. Don't know, Wonderbots. And Pops, I don't know. Blitzkriegsler, I think he uses them. Brian, the owner of Torches should be clean, although he tends to not be around that often, so I don't know. And
Okay.
Indiebin, I think, is using them too.
Oh my gosh. So at least half the server, if not more.
At least, yeah. It's pretty much a big problem, as you might have noticed back with Talcus. He tends to overdo it a bit.
Uh-huh. Yeah, he was quite high. I could tell.
Yeah, he was.
Glad you warned me. It's like, don't mind Tulkus. I'm like, okay.
Yeah,
Just keep
he pretty much is a little bit hyperactive on those, and so yeah, and it's pretty much impossible to get them clean if just by talking to them. I think maybe sometime we should just put them in a jail cell and get them clean cold shock or something like that.
Yeah, I was about to say, what should we do about this problem? I wonder if there's anything we could do to help clean the server from all of this. We could all stick them in jail, but that jail's pretty small. I did check it out.
Well, we could
quite a few
build a bigger jail, possibly.
True. But jails don't really solve the problem. They just get the problem people off the streets.
Yeah, right. So, I think most of the people don't really use them to get high. They mostly use them for transportation, because one of the side effects of the drug is you get teleported to another direction.
Really far
So,
away? Like,
yeah, if you
wow.
use them, you get teleported a good bit, like 20 or 30 blocks, or if you do it right, even more.
Wow.
And that's why they are using those.
So
The
it has
problem,
a good use to it. The problem is they're addictive as hell.
yeah, that's the problem.
But like Tulkas is obviously going overboard. So we need to get some people clean or maybe even to a point where they use them sparingly for recreation at sparingly at best. So,
Mm, yeah,
I don't know,
or
what do you
maybe
think about
even have something that cancels the addictive nature of that. Well,
that too? I wonder, yeah.
Meroka made a kind of different drug out of the normal ender pearls, which were a little bit addictive, but not so much as Meroka Cola. So, yeah, he has done something to those.
I wonder if we can create then, maybe using his same methods or coming up with our own. I wonder if we can create our own and start replacing it secretly around.
That
It has
might be
no side
possible.
effect.
Or
Something with
maybe
no
even
side effects.
better to introduce them to chosen people. For example, Talcus. If we could get Talcus away from Maroka Cola and um, onto something non-addictive, that
Yeah.
might help solve the problem, because he's one of the hardest
Biggest
users
users.
of that stuff.
So, you and I, let's go do some experimenting. We
Yeah,
got to
that
figure out a way to do that, and we might need to create some place. Because is there a hospital on this server? Or
there is a pet hospital, but I don't think it got what we need. So we need some kind of laboratory for that. And I don't think we can just storm in Meroka space and use his. That would be
yeah,
rude, and he might want to stop us from doing so.
that would be breaking and entering too,
Yep.
of course. So
So
don't want
we
to do
would,
that.
yeah, we would have to create our own place. So since you seem to know now how to place blocks, why don't we just build a place a little bit far away?
That's a good idea. So let's see, where should we build this place?
Well,
Got any
this is
ideas in mind?
the main street still with ammunition where you can build buy bows, arrows, and such. Um, the yellow and brown house over yonder is from Meroka. Was it
Oh, is that
Meroka? Yeah.
Maroka's house?
Yep.
Okay. I was
Built
that's good.
after a series, if I'm correct. Pretty nice to look at. And yeah, well, over here it's pretty much open space. Fixer was so kind to continue the road. I haven't figured out whose house this is. Well, we got a mecha over there, built by Fixer, as Talca said. And yeah, this birch forest over there is pretty much open space too. And yeah, it might provide the, I think, stealth we need until we are finished. So we might find an area in there to build some kind of retreat where people can go to get clean. How does that
Right, yeah.
sound?
This is very open and everything, which is nice, but it's not really all that pretty. It's just flat plain.
Yep.
And a forest might be nice, especially for people recovering from illnesses, like hospital or I guess this is more of a clinic
Yeah,
for
more
drug
of a
addicts.
rehab center.
Yeah, rehab center. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. So people don't like going into rehab centers without You know, that they don't like being seen in rehab centers. So forest probably is a good idea.
Yeah, a little bit more to hidden. That might be the way to go there.
I agree. We'll have to go in there and figure out what, you know, if there's anything pretty. We can create a nice big block of space to build a nice rehab center for poor Tulkas and the others who are a little too addicted to to Maroka Cola
Yeah.
thing.
So yeah, we will build a rehab center. Or we've actually begun doing that, and in the next episode I will show you some screenshots of the progress, since we didn't record the whole thing, because we first wanted to see how things would pan out, but after the incident with Talcus we were sure that we had to do something. And yeah, it will be in business soonish. And yeah, in the next episode, as I said, I can show you the progress we've made, maybe even do a show off instead of just the screenshots. And after that, I really hope we can get Talcus clean. So, oh, diamonds, cool. Do I have any name tags left? Only the one. Oh, I have to do some fishing again. But I've got 4 diamonds, which is nice. And anything else? Nope. Nope. And maybe downstairs? Pufferfish, salmon, fish, clownfish. No. Okay, that's everything. Nothing new for Willy. Okay, so I need to go fishing for some name tags. A task I better do off camera, since it would just include some grindy stuff. So yeah, I would say, as the sun sets on the Strangelands server, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little montage-like episode with a little bit of show off and everything. And yeah, if you want to see more, go subscribe to my channel, check out some of my other series if you want to. And I would be very delighted if you could leave a like for this video. It greatly helps me out. So yeah, I hope to see you next time. So until then, yours faithfully, ThePastafarian.